Live from Cleveland, this is Progressive Field. MLB The Show has action out of the AL Central. It's the Kansas City Royals taking on the Cleveland Guardians. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Taking a look at today's starter who's been going through a bit of a rough patch lately. His recent outings haven't exactly gone as planned, Singy.
Yeah, he hasn't looked himself out there, Boog. And normally he's got that fastball popping the catcher's mitt and the slider darting, but lately hasn't had great command. A couple of good innings might be all it takes to get him back on track.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And towing the slab for the Cleveland Guardians, Gavin Williams. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
Coming up on the first pitch, Ian Happ up to hit. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. Strike three, and that's two in a row. 2 outs, base is empty. Michael Garcia steps in for the Royals. The 2-1. High fly ball, right field. And that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And on the mound for Kansas City in this one, Seth Lugo. Singy, he was impressive his last time out.
He's off to a good start, getting a win in his first start of the season, and so lifted a little bit of pressure. Right here, it's all about getting win number 2.
Alex Call digs in for the Guardians. In the air, left field. Happ on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one down. Now it's Jose Ramirez. Gets him to chase after that one. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. Runner on the move. And that's a stolen base, not even close. Man at second. A little bit low.
No, that's low.
3-1 now.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Payoff pitch. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Three-two now. Oh, look at the stop. Throw to first. Nicely done for the out. Now here's Nolan Jones. Man on second, 2 down. And it's even up. Now one missed. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Back here in Cleveland, top of the second, Jock Peterson steps in for the Royals. That one hammered, but pulled foul. 1-2 now.
Ball.
.99 miles per hour to finish him off. Salvi steps into the box now. The 1-1. And there's a ball.
That's down.
No score here in the second. And that is
That's
low for ball
Take your
4.
base.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work
Inside
with.
ball
Not easy
3.
to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. Payoff pitch. Swings through it for the K. And that's 4 strikeouts. And now it's Kyle Isbell. That one fouled off. The 1-2. Out towards right center field. And that is that. Bottom half of inning number 2. Stepping up for the Guardians, Nick Castellanos. The 1-1 is fouled off. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Dalton Rushing. The 3-1 in for a strike, full count. And a payoff pitch. Gets to it with a slide. Over to first. And they get the out. So up next, Ernie Clement. 2 down, nobody on. And there's a strike on the outside corner. Now 1-2. Got him swinging. Back now at Progressive Field. On to the third inning. Michael Massey steps in for the Royals.
Ball. That's inside.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. He picks up his fifth strikeout on the hill. So digging in, Victor Scott. Inside, almost got him. The count 2-1. Foul ball there. 2-2 on the way. And that one is inside. Battling here as he fouls it away. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Swing and a ground ball. Tosses to first. That was a strong at bat, even though he couldn't find a way on base. So the Royals batting order turns over. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Ian Happ. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Fights it off. He'll see another. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much. And he got him. Strike three, and that'll retire the side. Bottom of the inning, stepping up for the Guardians, Gabriel Arias. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. And up next for Cleveland, Ryan Clifford. Swings over the top of that one. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Guardians.
So the Guardians lineup turns over. Now it's the right fielder, Alex Call. Going to count 1 and 2. Still tied at 0. Last of the third. On the ground to the left. To first. Out number 3. Here in Cleveland, start of the 4th, Bobby Witt Jr. steps in for the Royals. Pitch misses, and it's 2-1.
Well, these Royals, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Not even close there. Ball 3. That one fouled hard the other way. Payoff pitch. Swing and a ball popped up. Rushing under it. 1 away. Michael Garcia getting ready to hit. The 1-1. There's a swing and a drive. That one opts against the fence. And he's into second base with one away as the go-ahead run.
He was all over that one. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
And now Jack Peterson goes down swinging for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. The 1-1. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. The Royals with a chance to score first. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Had him out front for strike 3. Ready to go, bottom 4. Stepping up for the Guardians, Jose Ramirez.
You know, these Guardians just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Sliced hard, but foul down the left side.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond. And
oh, now this one is blasted to right. Forget it. Way back there and gone. Jose Ramirez bops one out. 3rd home run of the season. The Guardians strike first. It's 1-0. So up next, Dalton Varsho.
Ball, that's low.
always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
That's off the inside corner. Ball 3. And a strike on the outside edge. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Now the left fielder, Nolan Jones.
Ball.
The 2-1. Hit on the ground to short. Witt slinging it to first in time. 2 down, bases empty. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. This one in the air, center field. Isbell under it. And the inning is over. Back here in Cleveland, we go to the top of the 5th. Paul Goldschmidt steps in for the Royals. So now 1-2.
That's a ball.
Backed off the plate that time.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Kyle Isbell will hit next. The 2-2. That's to third. Ramirez zips it across, and the first 2 set down to the top of the 5th. Here's the second baseman, Michael Massey. In the dirt, 2-1. Two down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 5th. Foul ball.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
That's to third. Ramirez Sends it across to first. That ends the inning. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Stepping up for the Guardians, Dalton Rushing. And there's a foul ball. Here's a 1-2. Goes down looking.
Up next for the Guardians.
Now it's the second baseman, Ernie Clement.
Ernie Clement.
The 2-1. And that drops in for a strike. Struck him out swinging. Strikeout number 8. 2 outs, base is empty. And up next for Cleveland, Gabriel Arias. Got him swinging. And he strikes out the side in the fifth. Back now at Progressive Field. Top of the 6th inning. Victor Scott steps in for the Royals. Fastball for a strike. And he'll challenge that called strike. So the call will stand. One challenge remaining for them now. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Next offering popped in the air, right field. And there's one down. Here's the left fielder, Ian Happ. Fastball, and he gets out of the way.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
That's ball 4.
Challenge from behind the dish here. So the call stands. That knocks them down to one challenge left. The Guardians going with a new pitcher, Manuel Rodriguez.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Right through there for a strike. The Royals with the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're the top half of the 6th. Runner takes off. That one lifted to left. Jones under this one. Makes the grab. Now at the plate, Michael Garcia. Close one, doesn't get the call. And a count 2-1. Catcher challenge, we'll take another look. Just caught the zone by a whisker, and the call is overturned. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Happ off of first with 2 away.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
On the ground, right side. It's in and out of his glove. But in time, nice job to stay with it to end the inning. Here in Cleveland, stepping up for the Guardians, Ryan Clifford.
Nope. Outside.
And a 2-1 on the way. That one fouled off. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Scott settles underneath it, and there's one down. Back to the top of the order now. Now here is Alex Call. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a miss as that one was high. He puts it in his pocket, safe at first without a play. One down. Here's Jose Ramirez. 2-2 down. Ripped to third and caught.
They couldn't have asked for a better out. Makes a great play on the line drive, and they keep the runner at first. Just like that, they're almost out of the inning.
Now it's going to be Dalton Varsho. What a stop. Fires to first. What a play. Inning over.
Now pitching.
Welcome back. We're in the seventh. We have a new
Number
pitcher on the mound,
29.
Tim Herron. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Here is Jock Peterson. The 2-1. And that one fouled off.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He swung over top of the curveball. So digging in, Salvador Perez. Swings through that one out in front that time. The Guardians trying to hold a one-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Right side. Clement over to first. And 2 away to start the 7th. Here is Goldschmidt.
That's ball 2.
Looking to get the tying run on base. In the air, right field. Call on his way over. He's got it, and that'll do it.
Now pitching for Kansas
We're back
City.
in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Daniel Lynch. This is his 5th appearance of the year. Now the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Nolan Jones. The 2-1. And that's outside.
That's a ball.
Really good check swing right there. So difficult to hold off on the slider from a same side thrower. Very difficult to pick up the release point.
That one misses.
Up next
So a
for the
leadoff walk.
Guardians,
Nick
Kansas City
Castellanos
hitter,
at the plate now.
Nick Castellanos.
And that's a fair ball. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Trying to move the runners over. And a 1-2. Base hit center field. Headed for the plate. Throw is high and over his head. And he'll make it up to second as he advances on the throwing error. Ernie Clement digs in now. Ball to strike. The pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners that they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
The Guardians trying to break this one open. Here at the bottom of the seventh. That misses the zone.
Down.
And now 3-1.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
Got him swinging for the K. And that is a big first out. Gabriel Arias digs in for the Guardians. 2 on, 1 out. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. The 1-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. So in now for Cleveland, Ryan Clifford. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam.
Kind of goes without saying, but straight on these two runners in scoring position right here, it feels like it's a must if they stand a chance to win this game.
2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Good job at damage control right there. Back here in Cleveland, ready to begin the 8th. Kyle Isbell now at the plate. Swings through it for the K. Had him out front for strike 3. And next up for the Royals, Michael Massey. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. And a 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. The Guardians leading by 2, and we're in the top of the 8th. That's a little
Ball
high.
2.
Ball 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Missed
Nope.
inside
That's
with the
inside.
curve.
Curveball kind of backed up on him there. I think it just slid out of the hand a little bit too soon.
Stays alive. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Takes it in for the out. 2 away now.
Maybe caught that.
On the mound now, A.J. Puck.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Next to hit, Victor Scott. And he hits a ground ball
that's
right
foul.
side, and that's just foul.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
2 down, nobody on. Got him. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3.
Now pitching for Kansas
Back
City.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Noah Cameron.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Next offering is fouled back. Outside with a
that's out.
breaking ball. Gets a piece and stays alive. Out towards right center field. Scott on the move to the gap. Stretches out and hauls it in. Jose Ramirez digs in for the Guardians. on the ground, but that rolls foul. Cut on and miss, struck him out.
Up
2
next
down.
for the Guardians.
2 down, base is empty. And now the center fielder, Dalton Varsho. Check swing, and he went. And the count is 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Here's a 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Cade Smith.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Digging in, Ian Happ. Fouls one off, 2-2. Happ lays
That
off.
pitch is out.
And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, that'll bring the tying run to the plate, so all eyes on the man coming to the dish right now.
Here's Bobby Witt Jr. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. One, two now. Battling here as he fouls it away.
That's a
out.
really good take.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. One out man at first. Stepping in, Michael Garcia. Here's a 1-1. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2. The 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. The tying run at the plate. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Royals down to their final out. And Jack Peterson stands in. The 1-1. Late swing, foul to the left.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Smith is just one strike away. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game. 2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.